Hi, my name is Jeff with the search and rescue team out here in the great state of Nevada. And for a long time I've been online looking at videos, trying to find out what's the best items to pack in my backpack for searches, and have a lot of experience. Every year I kind of go through my backpack and pull stuff out, put stuff in, to try to optimize what I think is best, and haven't really found a good video for this, so I thought I'd throw one together and see if it helps some people. Hopefully it does, and get you guys thinking more about what goes in your pack and what you need for each mission. So I'm just going to explain what I do and why I do it, and what some of the things are that I put in my backpack for search and rescue operations. My background is I have about 20-25 years search and rescue experience with multiple teams, including MRA teams, and have been doing search and rescue and continue to do search and rescue in Nevada right now, where I've moved a few years ago. So a lot of experience, been on a lot of missions, a lot of different kind of missions in different climates, different conditions. So hopefully some of these ideas, these tips, things that I do will help you guys out. So let me go through backpacks. So there's a bunch of different kind of backpacks. My go-to backpack for hot weather is something like this. It's just an Osprey pack. I think it's a 4,200 liter pack. There's a really nice feature that I like for hot weather, which is this mesh back. Keeps my back real cool. It's not great for organizing stuff. It's got a couple big pouches and then some on the top. So stuff you have to have little sacks inside maybe to organize your gear a little bit, but it's been a great pack for many years, and it's been on a ton of searches with me, and I love it especially for hot weather. For cold weather, this is the pack that I use for cold weather for skiing. It's a great pack. Again, I think it's a 4,200 or 38 maybe. It's another Osprey pack. It's got a spot in here for your shovel and for backcountry snow work. Thing that's really great, it's got a hard shell here, protects your back if you have a fall. It also stays close to your back, which is great, because when you're skiing and doing technical ice stuff, you need to have your weight close to your back so it doesn't cause you to get off balance too easily. So this is a great pack too. This is mine for winter operations. It's all set up. It's got all my winter gear in it. I just add a few things depending on what the mission is, maybe. That's about it. The one I'm trying to go to now, because I still love this old Osprey pack I've got, is this Coke Store pack. And this is a modular pack. It has different places you can clip in pouches and add and subtract stuff. So I'm still kind of feeling it out whether it's going to be one I like. It's a little less volume. I don't know what what they say the volume is on this. It seems like it's like in that 3,000 range maybe to 3,800, somewhere in there. Can't quite get as much in it as I can get in my 4,200, but I think it'll work. I just gotta play with it a bit. So I've got my gear in here. I'm gonna go through what I've got in here and why I've got stuff in here. So starting on the outside back, we'll start here. This is where I've got all my first aid gear. So I've got a little cheat card here for victim assessment or subject assessment. Some guidelines on the back, and then assessment form. And if you write right on that, it's laminated. So I've got a basic first aid kit, and a pulse oximeter. And in the first aid kit, there's a ton of stuff. I'm not going to go through first aid kits because there's so many different ones out there, but some important things are some ibuprofen, Advil, stuff like that you might need on a search, or one of your other teammates might need for an injury, or just because you're getting sore. So first aid kit. Got a blood wrap kit. This is the Israeli first aid. In case you have a big bleed, you can wrap this. It's got blood clot in it. Works great. Some gloves. Exam splint. Some gauze or stretch wrap, self-adhesive flex wrap. CPR pocket protector. That's what's in my first aid pouch. I do have some scissors here for getting in to get clothes off fast if you need to, and those are just clipped on here, and they're clipped on pretty good, so I don't know if I'm gonna get them off, but I'll just leave them on for now. Tourniquet. I carry this. This is just, you can be used as a prusik, but I use it more for lashing gear on here. I can tie gear on quick. Inside this pouch, I've got a real lightweight harness, carabiner, some webbing. So this has got, I'm kind of a fan of pouches right now. So a bunch of different things in my pouches. This is my food hydration supplement pouch. It's got a bunch of different energy bars, hydration packs. This pouch, I've got some other essentials that you need a lot. Sunscreen, some paracord, sock liners. So these are great. I use these a lot, especially when it's hot weather. My feet tend to get really hot, so I carry extra pair of socks and extra pair of sock liners. That way I can change them out in between missions. If I get put out on a second mission, I can just change them out, or if I get too hot on whatever I'm working on. Glow stick, some quick repair stuff, duct tape, wire, zip ties, tape measure. If you need to do tracking, I do tracking too, so you might need to measure a footprint. That's always handy. Gives command an idea of the size of the print you're looking at. You can make a report that way back to command. So that's really good. All right, we're going to the next pouch. So this is what I use primarily for my fire starters, and this is a road flare. I got it wrapped up in some baggies for emergency shelter or rain gear, whatever you want to use it for, but road flare. And these start anything on fire, and this particular one I think is a 30-minute, so we'll burn 30 minutes. It will burn anywhere, snow, wet weather, it doesn't care. And it catches stuff on fire when it's super hot, so it's a good option you might want to consider. Got a little cheapo emergency shelter. Another space blanket. Carry an extra space blanket, not so much for me, but maybe for a victim that might be need some wrapping up on the way out or something, or to get them warmed up. Emergency sleeping bag. This is my warm weather stuff by the way too, so totally different for cold weather. I can do a cold weather video later on. Safety glasses and ear pro for helicopter operations. Got a little emergency kit. And here we've got more ear pro, some insect wipes, mask, moleskin, plastic baggie, and then I've got a little just sole emergency kit, which I threw in there. I like it because it's nice and compact, and it's got pretty much everything you need: whistle, fire starting material, a little signal mirror. It's got some needle and thread and stuff, sewing kit if you need to fix something. So there's a bunch of those kind of things you can get, or you can make your own. And that's it for that pouch, and this is the main pouch on this. So it's not a huge area, but I think it's going to be big enough because I end up putting clothes in and taking clothes out. So I think it'll work. I'm going to play with it and do another video after I use it on a few missions. Water bladder. These are great. Definitely a water bladder is a must, especially because you can drink on the road when you're walking and hiking. But you should also have a water bottle, and the water bottle is great to have because if you're going to use the hydration packs, you can't put them in your bladder, right? So this is a great way to go. You can also put snow in this in the wintertime, put it in your pack, and then you can it'll melt as you generate body heat, or you can melt water and put it in there. Some gloves, whatever kind you prefer. Leather palm best, especially if you're going to be doing rope operations. Headlamp. Oh. headlamp, whatever kind you like. All my stuff that I use is AA battery. So this is AA. My GPS is AA. My extra flashlight's AA. So I tend to kind of keep the same stuff. That way I can swap it out if I need a battery from another one. If it's an emergency, I can take my GPS batteries out if I need light. Vice versa if I need the GPS more. So that is that one. Got a couple more little side pouches. So in this little front pouch, like I said, I do tracking. I've got a tracking port, got some spare batteries, compass. This one's got a sighting or signal mirror and a sighting system. Pen right on. Another flashlight. This again AA's, so I use that a lot. Some tracking items. I'm not going to go over that, but use this for tracking. Toilet paper, very important. I think that is it for that. So let's go with the side stuff. I've got two side pouches on this, which I had to add. I just thought it needed a little bit more, so I added a couple side pouches. So in the side pouches, I've got my go-to little hygiene kit. It's got wet wipes for you have to go poop in the woods, some toilet paper, and a bag, a brown paper bag for a sample collection or evidence collection, stuff like that. A mask for subject. When I come on subject, it's right there where I can grab it, and some more gloves that I can grab out of there quick. The other side, same pouch. Got some medical stuff, got chapstick, and I've got a couple. It's a little emergency knife. It's got a blade, whistle, and a little pen light. This is a little saw that I use. It's a hunting saw, but I use it for trees. Right? If I have to make a shelter and cut little branches down to make a shelter for myself. I also got on the front. You can carry whatever kind of pack you want. This is one of the little packs that I use for this radio. This is just a little quick little bottle pack, but it fits this radio great, and I can clip it on the front where it's handy. Now I've got a little knife strapped here. I'm not going to pull it out.